Hello everybody, welcome to Daytona 500 practice. We showed you Clash practice yesterday. Just going to go through and about 10 minutes or so show you what the racing is going to be like. See a couple cars coming off pit road. That is the 88 of Muhammad Abdullah. If you want to see the names of the drivers, look right up here. I don't know the names of the drivers yet. There's the 38 of Axel Zero, 52 of Robert Pollard. Robert Pollard, that 52 car, the 88 there, Muhammad Abdullah, they're making their first appearance here in the Allstar Offline Racing Series. We did see both of those drivers in the Halloween race. 13 of Matt Riddle, he is brand new, so everybody welcome him, and a lot of other drivers as well. We have not seen Matt here, so he is going to make his first official start at Daytona. 14 of Cody Rhodes, he was in the All-Star Offline Racing season last year. Alejandro Rodriguez, the 11, making his first start, same as Matt Riddle. 31 of Lindsay Hancock, she was in the Halloween event. She is going to make her first start here at Daytona. There's the 8 of Ron Jackson. The 81 of Skylar Rocha. The 48 Ryan Benjamin. We have the 22 of Nancy Pryor. She is making her first start at Daytona. The 6 of Logan Gentry. 42 Hunter Blade. The 1 of Laura Lee Wiebe. She was in the Halloween event as well. See, these three cars are basically up to speed already. We might have a pretty big pack of cars. So they are going to catch some of these slower cars that just came onto the track. They're going to catch them pretty quick. So what to expect here at Daytona? I have no idea, to be honest with you. I've done a lot of simulated races in this last week, and I've seen results all over the place. We've seen wrecks right off the bat in the races. We've seen races go green flag the entire way. It's going to be interesting. See these cars catching these slower cars. Now, there's a lot of cars merging onto the track. Still a lot of other cars that we have not talked about yet, so we are going to go through and talk about them. Right now, the 38 of Axel Zero has the fastest lap. They're pushing right through some of these cars. There's the 3 of Tim Hoffman. He's hoping to have a better season this year. Last season missed the 500, and then he was stuck in the qualifying races. That's something new this year. We're not doing qualifying races. All 40 drivers in the series are in the races every single week. There's the 24 of Stephen Pollard III. He was runner-up in the points. 95 of Tavis Haken, making his first start here in the All-Star Offline Racing season. 96 Damian Singletary, Ron Jackson, Bruce Zero, one of the favorites to win the championship last season. Unfortunately, was involved in a crash 2 laps to go, or else he would have been in the top 3 in points. We have the 18 of Bean Wiebe. He was in the Halloween race. He's making his first start in the series. And look at Bruiser. He has a huge run there. 36 of Jacob Britt. Let's see, we have the 32 of Austin Johnson. 32 Austin Johnson. You see the 31 Lindsay Hancock. The 41 of Tyrell Resner is right there as well. 51 of Jeremiah Dwayne. The 53 of Logan York. Cody Rhodes, the 14. You have the 9 of Brendan Hancock. He was in the Halloween event, making his first start here in this season. You have the 00 of Alex Aves, making his first official start. Alexander Jones, the 17 of Callie Hancock. She is making her first start in this series. Was in the Halloween race. The 20 of Yale Carrillo. You have the 13 we talked about, Tavis Haken. Dylan Eberheimen, a 19 car, making his first start in the Cup Series here. We have the 21 of Sahara Rocha, the points winner last season. Somehow got it done with a lot of luck at Homestead. You have the 43 that's in this pack, Benjamin Wallace. the 54 of Evan McCollum, and the 4 of Zach Cronin. Sam Oskin, the 2, he was the Daytona 500 winner last season. 77 of Steve Pollard, the 12 of, oh my gosh, I don't know who the 12 is. Who is the 12? April Pryor, that's right. The 12 of April Pryor. 62 of John Book. Look at this big pack we have here. Whoops. Ugh. Always manage to drop something when I record. It never fails. So 7 cars right here. Pretty interesting to see how they're running. Robert Pollard trying to catch these cars. Let's go up and see if there's any more cars in big packs. There is another big pack right here. 8 cars in this pack. All 40 cars have made a lap. That 8 car, that black and red car in this pack, that is Ron Jackson. He has the fastest car so far. You see the 34, then Bruiser is also in this pack. He is second fastest. And these cars, they're starting to catch another pack up here. Jeremiah Dwayne, Logan York. They actually, if they all stay out on the track, they're going to catch them pretty soon. .38 of Axel Zero's on pit road. Oh, the 3 of Tim Hoffman and Pablo West, the 10. Almost hit each other coming off turn 4. I don't know if Pablo maybe got loose. You do not want to wreck in practice, that's for sure. These cars don't have backup. Well, these drivers don't have backup cars. If you are in a crash, you have to go to the back of the field in the 500. Skylar Rocha, 13th fastest so far. Well, let's see what it's like riding on board with one of these cars, as we have about 2.5 minutes of practice left. Go up here with the 8 of Ron Jackson, the fastest car right now, making a statement here at Daytona. So this season, it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, we want to welcome all of the new drivers that are in this season. There's a couple that we've seen, like we said, in the Halloween event, but there's a few that are brand new to the series in general, that have never been in the Cup Series. Oh my gosh, it is getting really close up here. 3 wide. 3 wide in this pack. I don't know if they're going to want to continue to run this way. Austin Johnson, that 32, he's in the middle, or no, he's on the top of that 3 wide action. He is one of the new drivers. He is definitely getting experience in this pack. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody for joining the series again, and welcome to everybody that is new here. I think we're going to have a fun season. I think it's going to be a really good season, actually. Yeah, it might not be as destructive and like a crash fest as it was last season, but I think it's going to be a better experience overall. I think the racing is going to be better. So, see a couple cars. One car coming down pit road. Whoa, they're getting really antsy here. That's the 96 of Damian Singletary. I think he's been seeing some of this 3 wide action here. I don't think he wants to be in it. 35 seconds left in practice for the Cup Series. And these cars, they are catching these 5 cars. It's going to be a big pack of cars. I don't know if they're going to make it back to the start-finish line before time runs out. I don't think they're going to. Looks like the 8 of Ron Jackson might have the fastest lap. And practice is officially over. All of these drivers making their way to the start-finish line. Wow, the 18 of Ben Weeby. I'm gonna probably call you Ben for the season. I'll try to call you Bean if I can. He just edged out the 8 of Ron Jackson. So, Bean making his first appearance here at Daytona, and he is the fastest car after practice. They're still going. They're not slowing down at all. Now they are a little bit. So, final practice here at Daytona for the Cup Series. So I showed you that Bean was the fastest driver in practice. Ron Jackson, Nancy Pryor, Tyrell Resner, and Austin Johnson, the top 5. Bruce Zero, Jacob Britt, Stephen Pollard, Lindsey Hancock, and Ryan Benjamin round out the top 10 in practice. Here you go, top 28 cars here, and 29th through 40th. Sam Oskin, the Daytona 500 winner last season. I didn't really see him in a pack, a big pack of cars, so he is down in 40th. And don't mind that, we're not qualifying or doing a race. That was just a practice session. That's all it was. You see, Sarah Rocha, 32nd. That's the points winner last season. So, yep. I don't know. We can't wait for Daytona. That's why I'm doing these little practice videos. I am so excited to start the season. So, it's cool to show you guys what to expect race-wise. So, see you guys later. We'll have the truck practice posted here very shortly as well. Stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys on Tuesday for the Cup Series Clash at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time.